Tim, tell us a little bit about Bands FC.
It's a concept that's a mashup of football crests and bands, really. So as you can see, this is a Wu-Tang Clan and Wolverhampton Wanderers, Joy Division, Juventus. My personal favourite one is the Cure.
This one?
Nottingham Forest. The Cure had a song called A Forest, and that's how it works. Well, you know, one way that it works.
Are these your ideas?
These are not my ideas, no, but they live inside the Bands FC sort of world, and they're created by Mark and Nick. It's their ideas, really. I just kind of like come along and do interviews with you.
My favourite is definitely the Salford one.
Well.
You in. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I was kind of presented that one maybe a month ago, and it kind of like blew me away, really. As you know, I'm a big Salford fan.
And you're gonna do our playlist. Have you picked some good songs for Saturday for the game?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was now, but I mean, I picked it about a couple of days ago. There's definitely some good stuff in there, new stuff, and there's an old Northern Soul record. There's a couple of Manchester bands and a couple of new things that I can't exactly remember.
You do know if we win, you're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, it's fine. I love being part of winning teams.
Which games have you been down to, Salford?
Oh, just the one.
Which one was it?
Well, you know, it was so long ago that I can't remember what it was. It was
was it Notts County game?
It was.
It was the one with the FA Cup, wasn't it?
I remember. I was watching it with Webby, so you know that was kind of a nice night. So.
And talk to us about Salford and your sort of affinity with the city.
Yeah, well, you know, I was born here, and I was born at Hope Hospital. Grew up with my mum, who's a Bolton supporter, and my dad, who's a Manchester United supporter, and so it was lived there until I was maybe 7 years old, and then moved to Northwich.
Yeah.
And then when I got my first flat was in Salford. And
where was that in Salford?
It was just on Regent's Road, Regent's Park.
Okay.
Asgard Drive.
Yeah.
Odsall Lane.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And did you ever go back there, or do you?
Well, not so much really. I mean, you know, I live southeast now, so it's
escapes.
It would take a long time to get here. But I mean, the band have a studio near Northwich, so I'm always up here, and my mum and dad are still living there. So I've got family here. Yeah.
You just explained to me that you've been locked in the studio for a few days on your own, writing some new material. How's that going?
Yeah, it's very early days, but I mean, it's something sort of self-imposed exile, really, just solitude and trying to get some ideas together. I put an album out this year. It was a solo album, and it was just like stuff that I had lying around for 10 years.
Yeah.
And so it's good to have absolutely nothing at all for a while, but then, you know, it's also makes you feel quite a bit stronger if you've got material floating about. So I'm trying to get a pile, not quite as big as the pile of cards that are here, but you know, if we can get a few.
Is that the new album cover? Can we have that new album cover, please?
Well, I might have to see if Bands FC allow me to use it, but I'm sure they could do a deal.